So let's go through the course outline. First, we will go through introduction to speech to text, defining problem or requirement. You will understand the key challenges in speech to text conversion. Then we will have hands-on Python code using offline model, that is WASC, then GCP model, chur, and other endpoint of GCP. Then we will go through client server setup, that end-to-end pipeline for speech to text conversion. Then we will explore further models of AWS, Whisper, Azure, and other offline models. Then we will compare the performances and see how to optimize our latency or the accuracy, whatever issues we face. Then deployment in Docker, Kubernetes. So in introduction to speech to text systems, we understand the problem, the requirement, types of speech to text models available, and challenges. Okay, so as a developer, when your lead or project manager asks you that we want to integrate speech to text conversion, suppose there is a chat box and you want to give an option for that user will speak and it will convert to text, then the text will further go to LLM for question answer, or you can process that text whatever way you want. Okay, so this is a live audio stream, or maybe you want to convert some files to text, audio files to text. That is also one use case. Okay, so there could be files as input, audio stream, and in files and audio stream there are also other sections like what is the length of the size, or file size or length of the duration of the audio file. Okay, so if it is less than one, there are other APIs. If it is more than 1 minute, there are other APIs. If it is live stream for shorter duration, there is other method. Or if it is live stream, unending live stream, there is other endpoints to handle it. Okay, the latency and accuracy. So if it is a live stream, then how much time it takes to get the output, because user is not going to wait for longer duration, as well as the accuracy matters. Okay, you cannot have shorter time and low accuracy. So acceptable latency, which is the time it takes for your speech output to convert to text, and you get the output and you further process it. And accuracy also matters, what language you want to support, English, French, that also comes under requirement. Okay, so when a requirement comes up, you will have questions like what language we are supporting, it is live audio stream, what is the duration of that audio file or live audio. Okay, how what the challenges you should also know, that how much time it takes for that speech to text conversion, is the conversion accurate. Okay, the types of model to use. So there are offline models and online models. Online models are supported by cloud providers like GCP, Azure, AWS. There are also some offline models, um, but that then here lies the difference. Okay, the offline models may not have that much accuracy, because if they had that much accuracy, then why would GCP, Azure, or AWS spend resources or money in developing or hosting speech to text endpoint or API? Okay, so people pay for it because it is more accurate, and offline models are not that accurate, maybe not that accurate, or maybe useful for your use case if it is simpler uh, audio. Okay, so I have found out key for simpler audios like number conversion, like it is numeric says 1 2 3 4, or some for some use cases maybe offline model is acceptable, okay, due to cost constraints. But for better accuracy, GCP, Azure, or AWS model will be good. Okay, and model performance parameters you have to look into using both of them, like accuracy, latency. Okay. Now, challenges you may face. Okay. So it may be intuitive to you, but maybe it took me one day that I figured out. In streaming audio from client to server, uh, most of the time, I mean always, your server will be running on backend on some VM virtual machine in Linux, and your client side is browser where you actually are going to input your audio. Okay, so these two systems are separate. Your server which is actually going to process your audio, you have to pass your audio from your client side, from your local machine, your laptop, capture it and transfer at the backend to the server where that conversion will happen. Okay, so this is one challenge. You have to capture at your client side your audio, specifically your live audio. You have to capture at client side, then send to server, and that whole exchange latency and accuracy you have to take care. One more issue that is very difficult to face. So in companies, you have Zscaler or VPN security policies, and often many APIs give me, especially GCP API gives SSL certification error. Okay, so how to tackle that? Then also you may issues related to frame rate, etc. Okay, so we will tackle those issues in detail. Okay. So requirement, like model, type of input, client server architecture, latency, accuracy, that we already discussed. Now types of model to use. Okay, so there are online models like provided by GCP. Okay, Amazon Transcribe, Azure Speech Services, Assembly AI, DeepGram, and other services are there. Okay, we will explore some of the services which are most popular. Okay, we will start with GCP. In offline model, you have Whisper, which is open source, WASC model, and NVIDIA models. We will see them, whichever popular models are there. We will try to cover maximum of them. Okay.